murder trial. The man accused of plowing into a family in downtown Louisville with his car back in July of 2022 continues with painstaking detail around whether or not he was high on fentanyl at the time of the crash.
Prosecutors allege that Michael Hurley was intoxicated on a potentially lethal dose of fentanyl when he hit the Jones family standing on the corner of 2nd and Market Streets. 42-year-old Trey Jones died. His wife and 2 children, they were critically injured.
So Hurley's murder trial continued today in front of the jury in Jefferson County, and that's where Wave News reporter Alina Noakes joins us now with the very latest.
Guys, a vast majority of the testimony in today's trial focused on the immediate aftermath of that crash and Michael Hurley's alleged intoxication. And it wasn't just the lab results that they brought up. It was also witnesses who described his behavior before and after the crash that forever changed the lives of a Kansas family.
This is when she scored her 1,000th point.
This picture, shown to a Jefferson County jury, was taken just 6 months before the lives of the Kansas family in it would no longer be the same. Below the picture sits Bill Jones Jr. on the stand, reliving the moment he had to counsel his grandson into taking his own son off life support.
He grew up a lot real fast.
Sitting in front of him, Michael Hurley, standing trial for his son's murder. Hurley is accused of plowing into Trey Jones, his wife, and 2 children on a street corner in downtown Louisville in July 2022. They were in town for a youth basketball tournament.
It was going pretty fast.
That's Deborah Johnson. She and her 14-year-old daughter were in town for the same basketball tournament 17-year-old Ava Jones was playing in. She was waiting to cross over 2nd Street when she says Hurley's car flew through the intersection and hit the family.
When his car actually hit them, I saw more like the bodies flying above the truck.
Johnson was one of the first people to run over to help, finding most of the family unconscious. She was also one of the first people to see Hurley step out of his car.
Once he kind of looked around and saw the bodies, he just looked very like not concerned or like aloof. Like he wasn't like, oh my God, I just hit 3 people.
Multiple LMPD officers described this same behavior, leaving officers to believe Hurley was intoxicated.
He seems slightly slow to react. His eyes were a little glazed over. When I started asking him questions, he started to nod off as if he was losing consciousness.
LMPD officer Aaron Amber went on to describe Hurley as numb and emotionless, even when he apologized.
Stay awake.
Yes, sir.
Wake up.
Yes, sir.
308-061. Don't you dare fall asleep. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Hurley tested negative for alcohol on a breathalyzer, but positively for fentanyl on a blood test. Hurley's defense has argued that he was tired, reacting differently to a traumatic event, but it doesn't mean he was intoxicated. Now, we believe Hurley's defense will attempt to poke holes in the validity of that blood test. We have yet to hear from any defense witnesses at this point, only the prosecution. The trial continues tomorrow at 8:30 in the same courtroom. Live at the Jefferson County Courthouse, Alina Noakes, Wave News.
Wow, okay, thanks, Alina.